A very good evening, all of you. I hope you're doing all good. I request all of you to please share the joining link with your friends and ask them to join as well. A very good evening, everyone. Hi, Adarsh. Hi, Raghav. Hi, Satyam. Hello, everybody. We will be starting shortly in another 2 minutes. So, hi, Harshita. I request everyone to please share this meeting link with everyone. Oh, you're Keethna. Hi, Keethna. Hi, Keethna. Okay. Good evening, Adarsh. Good evening, Raghav. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Harpriya. So soon we are going to start with the session. We are very excited because this session is going to be very interesting for all of you. Yes, Sarita, yesterday was doubt session. So your voice is echoing. Rupashi ma'am, is my voice echoing?
No, you're perfectly fine. I could hear you.
Okay. Please check Harpriya. I guess you have opened the stream twice. Then check it, please.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. All right, so let's start up with today's session. So in today's session, we are going to give you an introduction to robotics with Quarky. So we are going to use Quarky, and I will be introducing you guys to robotics using Quarky. Okay, moving forward, before starting with this session, I first of all like all of you to join the Telegram group because that is where you will be getting all the supports and updates from our team members. So I request all of you to join the Telegram group. You can directly click on the link that is shared in the chat box, or you can scan the QR code. So you have two options. So you can click on the link in the chat box, or you can scan the QR code there on your screen. Because Telegram group is where you will be getting all the support, you will be getting all the links there. So it is better to join the Telegram group via link or via the QR code. Moving forward, I'm going to play a video which will be giving you an overview about Codeavour 2022. So I would love if you all can watch this video, try to understand what this competition is all about.
For the fourth consecutive year, bringing you the biggest international AI and programming competition for kids, Codeavour 2022 International 4th Edition. To make kids aware and inspire them to brainstorm over emerging issues, to make the world a better place, kids need to build solution-based projects on the following theme: save the environment, strengthen the health infrastructure, revolutionize the agriculture, automate the surroundings, make smart transportation system. You can make anything and everything you want, from stories to games, from software-based AI projects to hardware-based projects. PictoBlox, an international AI education and coding platform. You can learn to code, make interactive animations and games, interesting projects based on AI, program actions for robots, and much more. With PictoBlox app now available on Play Store, you can even make your project for the competition on the go. Anyone above 7 years old and falling under 3 age groups can. Yes, you can either participate as a one-person army or in a team of 2 with your coding buddy. Follow these 3 easy steps to participate. Register by entering the team details on the contest portal. Prepare to enhance your coding and AI skill via self-learning material and AI bootcamps. Now that you have the skills required, it's time to show the world what you have got. Submit your project brief, project file, and the project video. Now all you have to do is sit back and wait for the results. Registration for Codeavour 2022 International starts on 10th of October. The last date to submit your project is 10th January 2023. You can register anytime between 10th of October and 10th of January 2023. The winners of Codeavour 2022 International will be announced on 31st January 2023. Participants stand a chance to win more than 60 prizes worth $20,000 in total. Along with the cash prizes up to $1,000, all the winners will also receive a medal, certificate, and the official Codeavour 2022 AI t-shirt. Participate in the biggest online AI and programming competition for kids with more than 3 lakh plus participants, 1,000 plus schools, 1 lakh plus teams from 90 plus countries. So, what are you waiting for? Registration starts today.
So I hope this video gave you a little overview about Codeavour 2022. And yeah, so moving forward with the session. Now we are coming to all about robotics. So now what exactly robot is? So robot was robot term, the robot word was first used in 1929 by a writer known as Carroll. He used the word robot first in his play that was Rousseau's Universal Robots. And the word robot actually derived from the word robota, which means slavery and hard work. Now, what exactly robots are? That is what we are going to look at now. So robots are machines that are designed in such a way that they will carry out any task that you assign them. They will look into their environment, they will look after the conditions, and then they will work. So if you think that a calculator, a computer, they are not robots. In last session, if you were there in the last session, I'm sorry. By mistake, I told you guys that calculator and calculator and computer will be considered as robot too, because I thought that they are animated. So we have calculated robots also, but it was not that. After the session, I got to know that it was normal calculator. So normal calculators are not robots. Normal computers are not robots. Robots are machines that use programming to make decisions and carry out tasks. That machine that can, suppose we want Quarky. Suppose Quarky is a robot, right? We are programming in Quarky, and what we are saying, we are telling Quarky to display the weather of India's capital. So it's going to display that. Quarky will display the weather of India's capital. Right? Then this is what I will define robot as. A machine that is designed to carry out a task. Computer is a machine, but computer is not a robot. Computer is pre-programmed. It is programmed when it is made. We don't program. We do program in it, but we make other applications. We simply do our work. It is not considered as a robot. It is, though it is considered as a machine, but not as a robot. We have calculators, we have normal calculators, and we have robotic calculators. So robotic calculators can be considered as robots, but normal calculators are not robots. Remember that. Remember this, okay? Okay, all right. Moving forward, now I want all of you to identify which of these are robots. So let me just, what I can do is I can name them for you all, and you have to tell me which one of them is a robot. So this is number 1. Okay, this is number 2. This is number 3. This is number 4. This is number 5. And this is number 6. So you have to tell me which one is robot or which one is not a robot. You can just tell me either of that. So it is asking, can you identify which of these are robots? You have to just number them. That number 2 is a robot. Okay, so you have to do that. Come on, I'm waiting for your answers. Okay, Madhura is saying 1, 3, and 6 are robots. 1, 3, 6 are robots. 1, 3, 6 are robots. So number 3 and 6 is a robot. Okay. Any other guesses? 1, 4, and 6. 1, 3, 6, 1, 3, 6. Number 3, 6, 1, 1, 3, 6. 1, 3, 4. Okay. All right. Somewhere I would say 90% of you are correct. Only 10% of you are a little wrong. Let me tell you why. So coming to this first one, we have this one. So number 1 is actually a robot. So this is a type of a robot which is used in factories. All right, we have these kind of robots which have robotic arm. If you can see, this is an arm, and they are used in factories for packaging. They are used in Parle-G factories. They are used in so many other factories. Not just this type. There are so many types of these kind of robots, robotic arm robots. They are used in factories to assemble parts. So this is a robot. Then coming to the second one, you can of course identify very well that it is not a robot because it's a boat. Third one, it is a robot. Why is that? Because this robot is identifying its environment, it is being programmed, and it is working on our call. I can ask this robot to bring me a glass of water because I'm thirsty. The robot will do that. I can ask this robot to clean the dishes. The robot will do that, if it is designed in that way. So yeah, this is also a robot, and you can you can visualize also it is a robot. Then coming to the fourth one, this is the fourth one, a computer. I already told you that computer is not a robot. It is a machine, but it is not a robot. Computer does not rely to the environment and then work. No, computer works what we ask it to work on. Computer do not come to the environment, do not rely on the environment. These robots will. You know, Curiosity rover, the Mars rover, that rover, what that rovers do? That rover moves after analyzing its environment. So if there is a rock over here, that robot will not move, right? Because it analyzed that there is something in front of it. So what that robot, that is a robot. Why? Because it is analyzing the environment, analyzing the surroundings, and then it is moving. Okay. Then we have the fifth one. This is a calculator, guys. I told you earlier, calculators are not robots. So this is a normal calculator. We have robotic calculators also, but those robotic calculators, you can say they are robots but these kind of normal calculators are not considered as robots. Non-land calculator robots are the robots, not this one. This is a normal calculator. Then the sixth one, again, you can see it very clearly. This is a robot. This is a robot dog. A lot of you might have played with a robot dog that moves, that barks, that sits. Right? So yeah, this is a robot dog. So all of you, please note that number 1, number 3, and number 6 are robots. Second, fourth, and fifth are not robots. Okay, I hope this is all clear to you. Is it clear? All right. Great. Moving forward. Now coming to types of robots. That is what we are going to talk next about, types of robots. So there are many types of robots, but we are going to talk about 6 and the most common ones. So first, we have mobile robots. So mobile robots are kind of robots that are used in industries, agriculture, warehouse, packing industries, and you can use them at your home also for household work. They can be used for household work. We have cleaning robots, which are also known as mobile robots. They can be used for household work as well. And there is one example given over here, humanoid robots, because they will carry out tasks. They will carry anything that is required to be carried in warehouse. They will water the crops themselves. They will pack items. They are used in industries at different levels. So these are mobile robots. Then we have another type, that is stationary robots. Example, robotic arm that we talked about. The first one, the first example was a stationary robot. Why? If you know that there are a lot of car companies, they don't assemble cars themselves. They don't. What they do, they use stationary robots. They use robotic arms to assemble. Right? What they are doing, those robotic arms are used for welding, for finishing, for picking and sorting things, and the most important thing, that is for assembling. So this is the stationary robot, what stationary robot can do. Then we have the third type of robot, that is autonomous robot. Example, Curiosity rover. Autonomous robot, why? Because they can be used for security, hospitality, last mile delivery as well. Space exploration also. Because they work according to their surroundings. They analyze the environment and then they work according to it. In security also, we have lock system, na? So if you know, there is a company called as Ring doorbells. So what they have a like a mechanism in which there is a camera on your door. That camera will recognize if someone is coming in front of the camera. They will send you notification on your phone. So that is also a robot. Why? Because it is analyzing the environment and telling you. The task of that robot is to analyze the front main gate and notify the owner whenever there is someone near the house. So they can be a part of security robot. Then hospitality robots are also there, that are inside autonomous robot, that comes inside autonomous robots. Okay. Then moving to remote control robots. So we have remote control robots also. Example, robot pet. Example, robot car. Automatic cars that you guys might have used. Those kind of cars are remote controlled. Okay, a few years back, or I guess few months back, there was a very, there was a remote control car which was very famous. The car that can, climb the wall, can move on the ceiling. So my brother is very fond of remote control car and he bought it. That is also a part of remote control car, remote control robots. Okay, you have robotic dogs. They are used in military and combat operations. Not the robotic dogs. I'm talking about remote control robots. They can be used in military and combat. They can be used for space probes. We have space probes. So that those kind of robots that are used for space explorations. They are remote control. They won't work until we control them, until we command them to do anything. They won't do it. Then coming to the last but not the least type of robot that we are going to discuss, that is virtual robots. So we have virtual assistants. As you can see over here, that person is controlling the robot. So there are a lot of technologies that are coming out daily. So one person lost his hand, so he gained a robotic hand. He could control it, and he's using that hand now for everything. He's using that hand as a normal hand, but it is a robotic hand. Those robots can be called as virtual robots. They can be used for bomb defusal. They can be used for deep sea explorations. So in deep sea exploration, what do we mean that by this is, if you know that Earth is called as blue planet, most of the Earth's surface area is covered in water, and we have not, gone through all around the Earth and checked everything. No, there are still a lot of parts that are left to discover, actually discover. The backside of the Earth, which is the whole Pacific Ocean, that is yet to, there are a lot of places yet to visit by human beings that are untouched by human beings. And that is where we use these kind of robots, which can be helpful because we don't know what we might find there. There are a lot of creatures we don't know about. So they can be used for deep sea exploration as well. I hope all the type of robots are clear to all of you. Yeah, example of humanoid is Sophia. Very good job, Rita Devi. All right, moving forward. Now we have talked about robots, type of robots. Now we are moving to robotics. What exactly robotics is? So robotics is the study of robots. Designing the robot, creating the robot, programming the robot, assembling the robot, using the robot, everything comes under robotics. What is the main goal of robotics, if you may ask? The main goal of robotics is to design the machine that can be used to assist humans, to help humans, to lower their workload, to lower their energy load, the usage of energy load, and to help them. A robot can do the same amount of work that a human can do in, like suppose I would say 1 week, the robot can do it in 1 day or maybe less than that. Robots are very fast. Nowadays, a lot of tech companies, they use robots to assemble mobile phones, cars, and they are doing it in minutes. They're assembling cars in minutes. They're assembling phones in minutes. So yeah, that is the main goal of robotics. That is, it is to design such kind of machines that can help the humans and can assist them. Okay, that is known as robotics, the study of robots that involves designing, assembling, the construction, the operation, the programming, and the usage. And the goal is to help human beings. I hope that is clear to all of you. What is robotics? Okay, moving forward. Now we want to understand everything about Quarky because we are going to work in Quarky today. All right, so we have to understand everything about Quarky. Moving forward, what Quarky is, first of all, I'm going to turn on my camera and I'm going to turn on my other camera, which is this one. And yeah. All right. So you can see this is Quarky on the video. Now, Quarky is an electronic board with a lot of features which you can use to make a lot of exciting projects. Quarky can mimic your expression, Quarky can play sound, Quarky can pick and place, Quarky can be used as a gripper robot, Quarky can be used for weather forecasting, and a lot more. So now we are going to look at what are different type of robots that you can make using this particular board over here. This is Quarky. Now, before coming to the type of robots, the various type of robots that we can make using Quarky, we have to look at the components of Quarky so that we can understand what all this robot offers us. So on my screen and on the Quarky board, you can see the white dots, these white squares. These are the RGB LED display. Okay, we are going to use these only for today's activity. It's going to be very interesting for all of you. Then moving forward, we have two switches, if you can see this and this. So these are two tactical switches. We can program and play games using these switches as well. Then we have two wheels that are connected by default. Though you can disconnect them, but they are connected right now. Then we have touch pins over here. These golden circles, these are touch pins. These are for servos, so they are servo connecting ports. Then we have two motor ports at the backend side. If we go at the backend side, I have connected my Quarky with batteries. So you might not be able to see, but we have two servo motors down here. Okay, then we have the proximity sensors that are also known as IR sensors. We have the battery connector behind it. We have on and off switch right over here. If you can see, this is the on and off switch. We have light indicators behind the battery. So I'm using a big battery, so you might not be able to see it, but behind this battery, we have the light indicators, which will indicate whether the Quarky is out of battery or if is it fully charged, is it turned on or off. So yeah, then we have a reset switch. We have two motor ports as well. Okay, moving forward. Now coming to what are various projects that we can make using the Quarky robot. We can make horizontal robot, simple horizontal robot, simple vertical robot that we are using right now. We can make obstacle avoidance robot, edge detector robot, gripper robot, vertical 4-wheel drive robot, and so forth. There are so many over here. There are 9 on my screen right now, but there are many more that you can make using just one simple Quarky. So for this competition, you can use Quarky or you can use any other board that is compatible with PictoBlox. So if you want to know what are all the boards that are compatible to PictoBlox, you can directly go on the website, scroll down, and over here you will see a set of boards that are compatible to connect with PictoBlox. You can use Quarky, Evive. So Quarky and Evive are our products, STEMpedia's product. You can buy them directly from these STEMpedia.com. You can buy it from here if you want to. You can go at products and you can buy Quarky kits, Evive kits. There are a lot more kits that are available, IoT kits, biotech kits, and more. So you can buy any DIY kits if you want to, or you can buy Quarky and Evive kit as well. Then you can use Microbit, Arduino, ESP32, T-Watch, Boffin, Makey, and Lego also. So you can use any of these with PictoBlox. These two are available on the STEMpedia.com, and the rest of them you can buy from the third-party sites if you want to. You can check Amazon, Flipkart, or other sites. All right, now coming back. So these are the various types of robots that we can make using Quarky. There are very more robots that we can make. Okay, so before moving towards the activity, I would like all of you to download PictoBlox. You can download it from the link given below. And yeah, you can just directly click on download PictoBlox software. You can type download PictoBlox on your browser. Click on the first link, that is by thestempedia.com. You can select your device from here and download PictoBlox in your device. Okay, or you can directly click on the links that are shared in the description box. Sorry, the live chat. All right. Someone is saying, sir, it is not perfectly visible. What is not perfectly visible, Adarsh? Let me know. Okay, so yeah. Moving towards the activity, we are going to make face expression mimicking robot. So what it is, how it is going to work is I'm going to just like display bunch of emotions on my face. Suppose if I'm happy, then Quarky will be happy. If I'm sad, then Quarky will be crying. If I am surprised, then Quarky will be surprised. If I'm angry, Quarky will be angry. So these are emotions that we can display on Quarky display panel over here, the RGB LED display. We will be using Quarky extensions. So one thing before starting with the activity is I'm just going to give you a little overview as I have already described the overview, but we have to connect Quarky. So if you're using laptop, you have to connect Quarky. You can connect Quarky in two ways. Either you can connect Quarky with a USB cable that will be there in the kit, or you can connect it via Bluetooth. So if you want to connect your Quarky via Bluetooth, that means wirelessly with your laptop, listen to me carefully. If you want to connect your Quarky without USB, that means with Bluetooth, with your laptop, you have to download PictoBlox link. Now, where to download this PictoBlox link from? What you have to do, open your browser, type download PictoBlox link, open the first link, that is by thestempedia.com. You can select your device, Windows or Mac, and you can download it. Please note, PictoBlox link is only required if you want to connect your Quarky via Bluetooth in laptop only. So if you want to connect your Quarky with mobile phone, you can do that without PictoBlox link. You can directly connect your Quarky via Bluetooth in your mobile phone. But if you want to connect your Quarky to your laptop or to your desktop, your PC, you have to download PictoBlox link. I hope I'm clear here to all of you. I didn't understand some of the topics, sir. Please send again the group joining link. Can we check our face expression for Quarky also? We have to check our face expression impression using PictoBlox. We are going to code in PictoBlox, right? Check which topics you were not able to understand. Please answer. Sir, we can connect with a mobile? Yes, you can, Renuka. You can use a mobile phone to connect Quarky with PictoBlox. Yeah, but I'm talking about desktop or laptops first. We will use mobile phone in upcoming activities. Don't worry. Okay, so now let's switch to PictoBlox. Let's open PictoBlox. Make sure that the PictoBlox link is running. So after downloading PictoBlox link, what you have to do, you have to just open it. That's it. It will be running behind. Okay. All right. So now I'm coming to PictoBlox application and my PictoBlox link is already running. I will grab Toby and place it here. So what I want to do, so how I'm going to, how I want the PictoBlox to analyze my image and, you know, make Quarky mimic my emotion. First of all, for that, I have to turn on my video. For that purpose, I have to load in the face detection extension. So you have to go in extensions and load this first extension, that is face detection extension. Load this. After this, you have to grab the first block, which is going to be used to turn on video on stage with 0% transparency. Then what I want to do, I want to analyze image from camera. I want to analyze image from camera. And I want to analyze image until I click on this stop button. That means until I stop the execution of the code, until I stop the running of the code. For that, which block I will be using? I will be using forever block. So inside forever block, I have to add analyze image from camera. Why we are analyzing image? So that we can detect the emotion and we can display that particular emotion on Quarky display. Now we have to match the emotions, right? So suppose if I am happy, this is me, I'm happy. I want the Quarky to copy my emotion. But first I have to check now that if am I happy or am I sad? I have to check this first. If the user is happy or if the user is sad. If the user is happy, then the Quarky will be happy too. If the user is sad, then the Quarky will be sad too. Right? So we have to check this. To check this, this is a condition. Then we have to use if condition. So in control palette, you can see we have if then condition over here. So if the condition is true, then it will be displaying the emotion on Quarky. So let us check. If the expression of face 1 is happy, that means if the face is happy, then we have to connect Quarky. First of all, I'm really sorry, I forgot to connect Quarky. So PictoBlox link is running. I will click on board. I will click on Quarky. Then it will open this window. If you are using cable, if you are using the USB cable, you can directly connect it. But if you're using Bluetooth, you have to click on Bluetooth ports. You have to click on refresh. Make sure that the Quarky is turned on. Yeah, Quarky is turned on. Let me close few lights because yeah, better. And I will click on connect. That's it. Quarky is connected. All right. So after connecting Quarky, you can see there are few more block palettes over here. So what we want to do, once the happy emotion is detected, we want to display happy animation. So you have to go in the display section, of Quarky and grab the display happy animation. You can display happy emotion also, but animation looks cool, right? So we will display happy animation. So can we use Arduino in place of Quarky? You can use any other device that I already told you. You can use any other device that is compatible with PictoBlox. Types of robot you were not able to understand. Share, please tell me which type of robot you were not able to understand. Okay, let me know that. At the end, I will take up this. Okay. All right, now let's test it out. So I am going to click on it, but it will turn on this camera. Okay. So I have to test out one thing, just a second, because the camera is, this one is turning on. We don't want this. We want this one. Yeah. Okay. Now let's check it out. Yeah. So you can see if I'm happy, Corky is also happy, right? Can you see it? Corky is displaying happy motion. Okay, I hope this is clear to all of you. Now, for other emotion, let's go for other emotion. First of all, let's clear the screen and display for other emotions. For other emotions, again, I have to use the if condition. So if the expression is detected to be, suppose, let's say, neutral, that means straight face, then what I want the Corky to display the animation of, let's say, blinking, because blinking animation, you can say it is straight face. Now I can just duplicate this to these two blocks and add it after neutral, and I can choose, suppose I will choose surprised. So if the emotion is surprised, then I want the Corky to mimic it. That means the Corky will display surprise animation. If the expression is detected to be sad, then I want the Corky to be sad. We can use crying. I can duplicate this once again for angry. So if the emotion is detected to be angry, then I want Corky to be angry as well. Okay, so yeah, this is the code. But again, if you see that I'm again and again clicking on this to run my whole script, I don't want to click on it. Then which block should I use? Tell me. Tell me which block should I use? Waiting for your answers. Flag. Okay. When green flag clicked. Yes. Good job. Yeah. So I will be using when green flag click. So when I want my whole script to run, whenever I click on flag, I will be using this block, which is when green flag is clicked, then run the whole script. Okay, now let's check it out. Okay, now it's time to test it. All right, just a second. It's again going to choose that camera. All right, yeah. Okay, now let's click on the green flag. I'm happy, Corky is happy. Look. If I'm neutral, then Corky is going to display blinking. Corky is going to blink. Corky is going to display blinking animation. If I'm surprised, then see, the Corky will be surprised too. Look, Corky is surprised. And if I'm happy, then Corky will be happy. And when I'm changing my emotion, it is going to change its emotion too. So it is detecting forever. That is why we are using a forever loop, remember. Okay, now let's see if let's be angry. Look, Quarky is also angry. And just in a second, when I change my angry face to happy face, it is displaying the happy face, right? So yeah, this was the activity. I hope it is clear to all of you. Yeah, I'm just going to stop this. So yeah, that was the activity. You can save this project with the name of expression mimic robot and save. You can save it with or without face details. It's on you guys. And the project is being saved. Okay, coming back to the slides. Now I will be taking all your doubts. If you have any doubt, you can share your doubts in the chat box and I will be taking up all your doubts. Please allow me a moment. I'm changing my camera back to my laptop's camera. Yeah, so I request all of you to first fill the feedback come attendance form, attendance come feedback form. You can scan the QR code or you can directly click on the link that is there in the chat box. And now I'm open to all your doubts. So if you have any doubt, you can share your doubts in the chat box. So can you make the sad and angry face again? It was lagging. Okay, Renuka, I can do that. Give me a second, please. Let me show the Quarky like this because that will be better. All right. No, I cannot. Then the laptop will not get my face. No problem. Let me share it once again. Okay. Just a second, please. Okay. I'm sorry for this because I'm using my phone as well as my laptop's camera together. Therefore, it's taking a little time. No problem. Okay, done. All right, let's test it out. Let's test the angry and sad face. Is it again taking my phone camera? Yeah. So now you can see if I'm happy, Quarky is happy. If I'm angry, Quarky is angry, right? So I'm not that angry kind of a person. I'm very jolly and happy. So I don't get angry that easily. So angry emotion is something that is very hard for me to get. Same for sad. So you can test it out. Both surprised, happy, neutral, they all are working. The sad face will also work. So you can test it out. You can make this activity. All right. And I hope it is clear to all of you now. Yes, you can use Python programming as well. With Quarky, you can use Python programming also. Yeah, we are going to use Python programming soon in the upcoming sessions. All right, I'm coming back on the slides. So yeah, please fill out the attendance come feedback form. I'm open to all your doubts if you have any. And then, yeah, sir, can Quarky understand all the expressions? Yes, it can, Adarsh. There are many more expressions. Even humans, we will get a little confused with all the emotions or expressions. Please send the feedback form link. It is there in the chat box, Rita. It is there in the chat box. Yes, Adarsh, Quarky can understand all the expressions. I've already answered this question. Sir, how much it may cost? Renuka ma'am, I request you to please check the website, visit the website, that is STEMpedia.com. Over there, you will be able to check all the products because, yeah, so you can check all the products on the STEMpedia.com website. Sir, can Quarky talk? Yup, Quarky can talk, but it cannot say everything that you want it to. So where will the project be saved? It will be saved in your laptop or in your mobile phone if you're using mobile phone. If you're using laptop, it will be saved in that. It won't be saved in Quarky. All right, so yeah, I guess that's it for today's session. Please fill the attendance come feedback form. We will be seeing you guys tomorrow for the doubt session. If you have any doubt related to this activity or any other activity, you can ask your doubt over there. Yeah, Savita, Quarky can talk, but it can only say few lines. It won't be able to talk to you, like fully talk to you as a human being. That's kind of impossible, right? Okay, so yeah, thank you so much, everyone. I will see you in the next session. Bye-bye.